It's 2025, baby! A new year and a fresh start. And a fresh start deserves a fresh house. In this video, I tackle some things around the house I often ignore, while also giving the whole house a speedy clean. Starting with the kitchen. I always seem to start in the kitchen with any house clean that I do, after a bit of rocket fuel, of course. I think it's because I find it easy to get stuck into. Empty the dishwasher, fill the dishwasher, wash up any remaining dishes, clean the surfaces, and boom, you're done. While it may be daunting at first, once you get into it, it can be quite satisfying.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
After battling the bin for about 5 minutes, it's time to fill up the dishwasher, something I'm very grateful for. While washing up can be quite a therapeutic task, you really cannot beat the ease of a dishwasher. I then got on with washing up what didn't fit in the dishwasher and gave the worktops a bit of TLC. Now, on to our first unnatural task of the day, cleaning the extractor thing. As you can see, it's a bit out of reach for me, so it tends to get left way more than I'm proud to admit. A quick scrub, wipe and polish is all it takes to get it sparkling clean again. While you get a wonderful view of my saggy derriere, I just wanted to say I hope you're having a great start to the year and thanks so much for visiting my channel. If you like the vibes, make sure to stick around. After letting these pans soak, I finished up with the sink and decided it was finally time to clean my disgusting blinds. I didn't know blinds could actually get so sticky. First I went in with a wet duster, but quickly realised I needed to spray the hell out of these blinds and give them a proper deep clean. I actually can't remember the last time I looked at these blinds without thinking I needed to clean them. But did I ever clean them? No, I did not. If you relate to this, then this is your wake-up call to go and dust those blinds you've been ignoring. Trust me, it will be worth it. It's so much better. This was definitely not an easy task. As you'll see in a second, I literally had to squat on my sink like a monkey, but I'm so glad I did it. After finally sorting out my blinds, I got a kick up the arse to tackle my oven next. Honestly, I am disgusted at how grimy this is. I truly have no excuse. Firstly, I sprayed all over the oven and left it to soak. Meanwhile, I scraped off whatever this is and let it soak in soapy water. Next, it was time to put my scrub daddy to the ultimate test. As you'll see in a little bit, my cleaning method really wasn't that brilliant on this oven. If anyone has any tips and tricks to make this oven look new again, please let me know down in the comments. Since filming this, I bought myself a branded degreaser, so I'll see if that works on this oven door. Failing that, I'll go in with the pink stuff. The reason I didn't do this in the first place is because I saw a comment online that oven glass has a protective film on it. Therefore, using a harsh scrubber like the pink stuff will damage the door and its longevity. Does anyone know if that's actually true? After some serious scrubbing action, it was time to get under the oven door and give all of that a bit of a clean too. This was me rediscovering that the oven door doesn't stay down without the glass in it. As you can see, the external glass is lovely and clear. That's what I'm aiming for on the inside as well. While I scrub away, let's talk New Year's goals. Have you decided to set any this year? Recently I filmed a day in the life / what I eat in a day / New Year's goals video that I'll be putting out really soon. In this video I take a deep dive into the goals I've set this year, why I set them and more. If you're interested in that sort of thing, make sure to keep an eye out. As a little snippet, some of the goals include improving my communication skills, being more open, drinking less, completing at least one workout per week, and make more time for my cats. Anywho, let's zone back into this clean. Look at how grim this panel was underneath the oven. I'm not sure if you're meant to use this for storage, so we don't, just in case. And finally, the oven clean is done. Next, this is a bit of a random clean. But as you can see, it really needed doing, and I apologise profusely for the absolute state of my carpet here. Please do not worry, I do hoover later in this video. Now you may be wondering how this metal thing, I don't know what this is called by the way, so I'm calling it a metal thing. It's the bit that connects the carpet to the floor. You may be wondering how this metal bit got so disgusting. And I blame my cat Lucifer. When we got our little gremlin last year, we did not realise that our carpet would be scratched to smithereens. After the damage was already made, we bought some ultra strong, super thick, sticky tape to protect our carpet. And since removing it, the stickiness still remains. But as you can see, luckily the pink stuff is doing a very good job at removing it. I honestly don't know what I would do without the pink stuff. It truly is a lifesaver when it comes to sticky stuff like this. Simply give it a little wipe over with a wet cloth and you're done. Now I moved on to clearing the rubbish from the kitchen and giving the bin a little wipe over, ready to hoover and mop the kitchen floors. I have to admit, taking out the rubbish is a rarity for me. Don't get me wrong, I'll empty the bin, but taking it outside is another story. I know I'm not alone in saying that my man is the designated bin man of this household. Now, it's time to get this floor squeaky clean. I always go over it first with a hoover to get up any dirt before mopping. We actually have a steamer I have yet to use hiding in a cupboard upstairs. I think it could work quite well for destroying any bacteria that the dry mop misses. But for now, the mop will do. And that's the kitchen done for now. On to the hallway. As you can see, it's become a bit of a dumping ground by the front door. After putting everything in its designated home, the hoovering continues. We have a lot of plans for this hallway to make our home entrance more homey, but 2 years in and all we've bought so far is a mirror on the wall. We'd love to get a hallway unit to chuck our car keys in at the end of the day, maybe with some fresh flowers on top, something really pretty as you walk in the door, but unfortunately we've just not quite found the right size yet. In fact, we've even come to the conclusion that we might have to build it ourselves. Now we're in the living room, I quickly tidied up and gave all the surfaces a wipe, followed by more hoovering. Now in this room I decided my next unnatural task would be to deep clean the sofa, a task I absolutely need to do more often. I think come spring or when the English weather decides not to be freezing cold, I'll whip out the carpet cleaner and give it a proper go over, because as you'll see later, I didn't quite get every single speck off the sofa and it really bothers me, and it will probably bother you. This is the last bit of hoovering in this corner. I made sure to move all the furniture and do it properly, and now onto the sofa. Right then, let's see what we have under here. Ah, kitty toys, of course. The red one is actually a bauble of our failed Christmas tree attempt. As you can see, our lovely little demon cat thought it was her new cat tree. Now the tree is sadly in the loft, unsure if it will ever live again, and we are still finding baubles in random places around the house. As you can see, I hoovered both sides of each cushion before moving on to the real filth. Like, what even is all of this? After a quick sniff from my cat, it was time to suck all of this up with the hoover. I hope you can use this video as a bit of motivation, New Year's motivation if you will. Even if you do just one task for 5 minutes, it will make you feel better than doing nothing at all. And a lot of the time you do end up doing way more over the 5 minutes you started with. Just like this video, I only ever set out to clean the kitchen and I ended up doing the oven, the extractor fan, that bit of metal, and then also my living room and hallway. Really, all you have to do is take that leap of faith and start, no matter how small it is. Time to put the sofa back together and a final hoover to finish off the living room. Ah, so spectacular! And it's a new, fresh day. Today I decided to deep clean my fridge, something that I have been putting off for way too long. I don't know why I do this to myself, because I know it's dirty and I know it doesn't take long to do, yet I still leave it to get into such a state. So I'm going to start by just clearing everything out and cleaning all of the different bits and bobs of the fridge, and then restacking it a bit neater, maybe getting rid of some stuff. I've still got some Christmas food in there, when this was filmed anyway. And I can tell you right now, there is no way I'm putting my New Year, New Me food shop in a dirty fridge that still has Christmas food in it. Now for the rest of the fridge clean, I thought I'd try a different editing style. First of all, I'm just tired of talking and hearing my voice. Second of all, you guys might like it more. I'd love to know your thoughts, whether or not you prefer more music, less talking. I'm still just trying to find my feet here, so yeah, let me know what you think. Love you, bye.